FNAF is a huge series, so big in fact that we've covered 90 details from the series alone. But while there is an overall story, each game has its own, and it fits into everything else. So we're going over each FNAF main series game and talking about its story to try to work out the whole timeline. You seem to enjoy the last part, so we figured that we would continue our series of explaining each FNAF game. Well, at least until you stopped enjoying it. It took a while for you to like it enough to get a part 2 anyway. This is the secret full story of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Greetings gamers and welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Connor Monroe, and you guys liked us explaining the whole story of FNAF 1 eventually, so I'm here to talk about the next game, FNAF 2. Let's do it. And be sure you stick around until the end for some bloopers, because I'm not good at talking. Scott said in a post on Steam that MatPat did an excellent job on his FNAF 2 theory, getting almost everything right. And since now we know that some of these things are wrong, we can figure out what he got right. Out of the things MatPat proposed, a few things have been disproven, such as the killer, Purple Guy or William Afton, using a golden Freddy suit. We know that he uses Golden Bonnie now, and that the phone guy being the Purple Guy was confirmed to be false in Ultimate Custom Night with his temporary mechanic for April 1st. So with that, what is the true story of Five Nights at Freddy's 2? After the missing children's incident where 5 kids got killed at the hands of William Afton using the Golden Bonnie springlock suit, the original Freddy Fazbear's location gets closed down for the reasons we see in the FNAF 1 newspaper clippings. This is also the location where Charlotte, William's business partner Henry's daughter, is killed outside the restaurant despite the security puppet keeping an eye on her. We see this location in the Take Cake minigame that features the puppet jump scare, as well as the security puppet minigame from FNAF 6. After some time, 3 years to be exact, in 1987, the company opens a new location with an updated look and roster, with toy animatronics fitted with facial recognition and a criminal database programmed by their technician, part owner William Afton. That's not gonna end poorly at all. The place reopens at a huge celebration with a new night guard, Jeremy Fitzgerald, taking up the night shift. However, after a week on the job, he gets his frontal lobe bitten by Mangle or Toy Chica, as suggested by our Ultimate Custom Night Deathline, and after his recovery, he is promoted to the day shift, leaving Fritz Smith as the new night guard, who gets fired after day 1 for tampering with the animatronics and his odor, leaving the animatronics as the only defense against the Purple Guy. They obviously just fail in their job because the killer is the one who programmed them. So, he's not gonna program it himself. Like, how stupid do you think he is? This dude is like a genius. He's not gonna program himself into a database to identify killers. No. Resulting in another group of murders that we can see in the various minigames. The night guard known as Fritz Smith seems to be connected to the night guard Mike Schmidt from FNAF 1 because of their similar firing reasons, meaning that this is probably the start of his unwinding scheme, whoever this ends up being, since he gets caught on day 1. Like I said last time, it's possible that this is Michael, but could also be Henry. We know that Henry's daughter had already been killed thanks to the Take Cake minigame, and that he was already worried about her safety since he had specifically programmed the puppet to protect her. So he has motive as well. But what about age? This is where it gets confusing, because we don't know Michael's age. He appears to be a teenager in FNAF 4, which takes place in 1983, and FNAF 2 takes place in 1987, meaning that he may be realistically able to be a night guard. But we can't quite be sure, since most of the time it requires a license and it can vary from state to state, and the individual needs to at least be 18 in most cases, which Michael most likely is, but I'm still not sure. And I'm sure a place that has had murders before would want someone with more experience than the newly 18-year-old son of the CEO. And William wouldn't want Michael close to anything that has to do with his murder spree. The other possibility is Henry, which would also make sense given that his daughter was killed by William, and now Henry would be looking for revenge, using the names of William's 5 original victims to scare him, hence the whole Mike Schmidt and Fritz Smith. This is probably more realistic since he would be older and certainly be able to forge a resume to say he had experience, but since nothing has been confirmed, it depends on how you want to look at the series. Eventually, this location closes as well thanks to the new killings after only weeks of being open. Yay! The toy animatronics get scrapped for being just horrible at detecting a literal kid killer, and the older withered ones are put into storage and repaired for a new smaller scale location which opens later, thus starting FNAF 1, where Michael will definitely be old enough to be the night guard, but I still don't know if he is. It's up in the air still. I need confirmation, Scott. Just like, please, just throw me a single bone. One bone is all I need. Just throw it to me and I'll be fine. Now, there is something else that I would like to address. While reading up on old theories for this video, I kept seeing everyone using the odor line as confirmation that we play as Michael Afton. And while yes, if Michael was a rotting corpse at the end of Sister Location, that would make sense, we can't really use this as evidence. For one, I still don't believe that he is rotting. He just appears to be bruising all over, caused by Ennard constantly beating him from the inside. Because, you know, those aren't his normal bones. And because, like, he would literally be a zombie at that point. I don't think that's where the series is going. But also, Sister Location takes place after FNAF 2, since in the end scene we see a burnt down Fazbear Fright, which opens in 2023. So this game has to at least take place in 2023 for that cutscene to make sense, meaning that Michael wouldn't have smelled bad during the first 2 games. There also has to be another reason for the odor that's on the pink slips. This is probably just honestly due to fear, because you're sweating profusely after narrowly escaping your death because of hyped up animatronics. Or it could just be that William is making up reasons for getting someone he knows is after him fired, or he just didn't, or someone else didn't like Fritz. It's entirely possible. There we have it, friends, the real story of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. What game is your favorite FNAF game, and do you have anything you'd like to add or complain about? Because I'm sure that there's gonna be those comments as well. Oh, hooray. Be sure you let me know down below. Hopefully I can take it. I might just not read these comments. I might just like kind of like skim over them. You know, there's gonna be a lot of comments that YouTube automatically hides. I know that for a fact. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're still here, I have been and shall remain Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video. And since now we know of some of the... Man, there should be a lot of bloopers on this one. Ho ho. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Like a prep database. Can I say, or is that gonna get us demonetized? I don't know. My camera battery's also dying. They obviously fail at their job because the killer is the one who programmed them. I already said that. Readjust my goddamn iPad here. Now, there is something else that I'd like to address while keeping up an old... Oh, okay, my apologies. Breathe, relax, everything's gonna be a-okay, baby. But like, baby as in the animatronic. Ha, see? I tied it in. I need these days off.